Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hello, Matthew, hello. I just saw you in the orc chat. I was just about to... I almost lost track of time. I almost lost track of time. I was watching the orc. Hello, Budhide. Hello, Safuri. We're gonna have an ad in about 30 seconds. You might have noticed since yesterday, I changed the ads back to being 1 minute. I don't know. I feel like having the 3-minute ads was a bit much, but we'll see. We'll see. She adds us. No. If there was a way for me to just not have ads, I would totally do that. Other than just like sub, sub. Hi, Mega Bronson. I asked him about the Itasha jeepney. Oh man, I like vaguely heard the word jeepney. Oh wait, ad's gonna start soon, but I vaguely heard it, but I was like mid-conversation with Beans, so I was like, did I hear right? Oh well, I don't know if I can check, but thank you for asking. I did think about doing that today, doing the random jeepney, but I got other plans. You'll see. Yeah, once the ad starts and stops, it's only a minute today. The ads are only a minute. And we'll get started. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I might also take a breaky to like eat some macaroni and cheese or something. Forgot to ask him about the randumpy emo. Oh yeah. He said he's gonna get on it. I think. Yeah, get your water, get your snacks, everyone. Get your stuff. We're gonna be pixel arting once the ad is done. I was just thinking about you because I posted a 90-second commercial in Discord. Ooh, I'll check it out during the ad break. He has deep in abiotic factor sauce. There's the ad break. Alright, I'll see you guys in a minute and we'll get started. Whoa! Alright, according to OBS, the ad is done. If it's wrong, then I will merge into traffic because of OBS. I'm just kidding, but alright, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to the main screen. Whoa! I really should have like a school bell sound, right? Like whenever I do that transition, where it's like, okay, school's ready to start. Ring! Ring, 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 ring! And then you guys are in the class. Maybe. I'll look for it. I'm pretty sure there's like a free like sound bite for that. 90s. Oh, I don't know why I read it as 92nd. But yeah, 90s. I'm looking at it right now. There's this other Discord that me and Mega Bronson are in, and it's those like nostalgic 90s commercials, you know, when you oh wait, hold on. Let me do I forgot to do my welcome. Well, hello everyone. Hello. I'm Babinka Bear. Art historian, and Sunbear PNGTuber. Today we're doing some pixel art, but a little bit bigger scale than what I'm used to, right? I'm usually used to just like, you know, way zoomed in with like one pixel. But today we're zooming out a little bit. We're drawing my favorite orc, my favorite dumb stinky orc. And if there's time, take a look at this. Just take a look at this. I'm also attempting to draw Casper, a new totally unrelated VTuber. They're best buds, even though Casper, for those who don't know, because I know there's some Babinkubs in here that aren't super familiar with like VTuber stuff. He's debuting. He hasn't even debuted yet. He's debuting not today, but next week. Which is why I'm changing up my schedule, because I want to watch that debut. But I'll let you in on the details soon about like my schedule for next week. But they're the best of buds, these two, even though one of them hasn't even debuted yet. Funny that, funny. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing for today. I've just been in a we haven't done pixel art in a while, that's why. But I've been in a mood to like try some new techniques that are partially inspired by Stinky Green Man. Yeah, zooming in human. August 3rd. That's next week, right? Next Saturday. Yep. Just check my calendar. So this style that I want to try for today, before we start yapping about 90s commercials, is partially inspired by the collab that I had with Viteheit a couple weeks back, or has it already been a month? But this style of just like you know, drawing a shape, like instead of doing like this, where you like draw an outline. I've been really into this idea of like, drawing something and then using the eraser tool. Which in Sprite, this program I'm using, is really easy because it's just like right click, no, left click to draw, right click to erase. So it's actually super easy to, I don't know, it just feels good. It feels nice. So that I'm gonna be playing around with that technique for today. Let's go ahead and start some music. It's funny that you sent that like 90s ad, Mega Bronson, because today I'm in a mood for a very niche kind of music. It's called corporate business vaporwave / office wave. So it's not just vaporwave, it's office wave. It's like supposed to make you feel like you're in a 90s office, even though in the 90s I was just but a wee cub, really. Let's go ahead. Let's play some office wave. Oh my god, I have to send all these faxes. What are some like 90s like some 90s office things that people would say, like, oh my god, let's go to the water cooler and talk about the OJ trial. Woo! Anyway, sit. Oh, you sitting with Mr. Pancakes. Corpo Core. Yeah, it kind of is. But I don't know, there's something kind of chill about this style of music. It's very comforting to me, even though it is kind of inspired by like corporations and, all the things that my little left side of the field heart despises so much. But let me stretch. Yeah, so Mega Bronson posted this ad on this other Discord that we're on, and it just reminds, it's like that feeling of so basically these ads are like the Betty Crocker, like, like round cake maker. Thanks, Beans, you got me water. the Betty Crocker cake maker, but you can also have a filling inside of it, that kind of stuff. Actually, let me look at the computer's blocking the reference. You know what? I think what did I do? There we go. I want to know. Those infomercials, like, I also, like, as a kid, I was like, wow, I really want this thing that I'm never gonna use because I've never set foot in, like, the baking, or, like, I've never once dabbled in baking as a child, not even with, like, the Easy Bake Oven. Never once have I ever had, like, an Easy Bake Oven, so that interest is just not there for me, so, but I don't know, those infomercials, like, did a really good job, because it's like, wow, I really want the Betty Crocker cake mix, whatever the heck. Oh, you can't, like, rewind, Instagram, because you sent it through Instagram, but... So, the feeling I was gonna talk about, though, is, have you guys ever done that thing, or at least if you're, like, a millennial, where you, like, fall asleep midday, maybe after school, you wake up, it's already, like, in the evening, or God forbid you nap early evening and you wake up late evening, like it's 11 or, like, God forbid, like, 1 a.m. Like, you ever, like, wake up and it's just, like, in the middle of these infomercials, or it's the one where it's, like, now you can purchase the Shirley Temple collection, now on this VHS set, right? Or it's like, because at that point in the evening, it's no longer like, Nickelodeon magazine. Now it's like the Betty Crocker. Like, Cake mix or whatever the heck. Have you seen Jones' good-ass BBQ and foot massage? I sure have, Matthew. I sure have. That one's kind of golden. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna pause on the pixel art for now, because Beans just got me some macaroni and cheese. Thank you, Beans. Yeah. Now, actually, I'll wait for it to cool down, so we'll do a little bit more pixel art, and then I'm gonna munch. Okay, but did you ever have one of those toys that you can make gummy bugs? No, that was like the boy version of it, wasn't it? Like there was the Easy Bake Oven for the girls, but then the same company wanted to cash in on the boys, so they made like it's basically the Easy Bake Oven, but you can make like gummy bugs. I never had that because I've said this before, right? Like I was very like gender roles pilled, you know, like I grew up being like, oh, if it's for boys, I don't want it because I'm a girl. I like girl thing. I don't like girl thing. I only like Barbie and pink things. And as an adult, I'm like, if it looks sick, if it looks awesome, I want it. But for the same reason, I missed out on stuff like Batman the... Okay, I occasionally caught a little bit of Batman the Animated Series, but it was almost like, not against my will, but it was very like, oh, but this is for boys. Why am I enjoying this when it's for boys? Even though, like, watch it now, it's sick no matter what your gender. Like, but also, like, who cares about gender, you know, gender norms or whatever? Like, it's just sick. It's just so cool. Especially Batman the Animated Series. Okay, I'm trying to get this. How do I get this collar? Oh, you know what? He has a little bit of neck showing. What a... that's inappropriate, good sir. You shouldn't be having that much skin showing. In a classroom environment? No, actually, we gotta stay away from that kind of talk. I do want to keep it kind of say-so, but there are times, especially when I'm, like, watching, like, Milky streams, where I'm like, wow, what a WHO... What a hooer! But no, we can't go down that path. This is a say-so stream. This is a classroom environment. I freaked it. What did I... Okay, so this is supposed to be the neck. So let's make this the collar of the shirt. Oh, I love this music so much. Do you think I do remember seeing like a there was like a video essay about like Easy Bake Ovens and their legacy and that kind of stuff. And I don't know if the YouTuber who made that video, if they like bought some of the products to try out as an adult, but that seems like a fun idea, wouldn't it? Like try out all the stuff that you kind of missed out on as a kid. Like I'd be down to try the like Easy Bake Oven, but it's for boys, like thing. But I think, you know, they probably don't like manufacture it anymore for like certain reasons. No, wait, what am I doing? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make this into like the actual like collar shape. So this is the collar, it goes down. Okay, there we go. Now we're thinking with pixels. I was like losing track of like what am I doing again? Right, I was just thinking of that one. I want to try it. Yeah, do they like they still sell those? I'd be interested in trying it out sometime. Now you know what? He's showing a little bit too much neck. There we go. Let's see, a little bit more curve. There we go. Cause yeah, this is the style that I'm experimenting with. It's just like making the shape and then erasing it to make the outline. The biggest thing I remember about Easy Bake is when I worked at Red Circle store, there was basically a yearly recall on them because despite changes or warnings, another kid managed to stick their hand in and burn themselves. Oh no! Yeah, because they use like those Easy Bake Ovens, like, you know, actual ovens would use either gas or nowadays like more electric stuff, right? So like, what did the easy bake ovens use? They use like a light bulb, right? Because I remember watching those videos. You know, let me see if I can just find that video essay. It was all about the easy bake oven, like its whole legacy and stuff. There's a bunch of commercials. If you like look it up, the first result is a drag queen, Trixie Mattel, trying it out. This actually looks like a fun video, but the rest is like commercials. Where's my video essay? Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito? Nah, I can't find it. Easy bake oven video essay. Oh, you know what? It's this one. It's called How Safe or Unsafe Was the Easy Bake Oven. I'll link it in the chat if you guys are interested. Get some Beanie Babies too, see if you can trade them for American currency. I remember the Beanie Baby boom. I remember that. Like, people were like, oh, you gotta save them because they're gonna go up in, like, value, right? And I don't know if that actually ever happened. Did it? No, right? Like... Oh, I'm eating the mac and cheese. It's so good. You know what? I kind of wanna munch on this. The bubble burst. Oh no. How about this? Let's how about while I munch? Are you guys okay with watching the? We can watch that video essay that I just put in the chat. The VOD, I'll probably have to take out that section, but no, I want to munch. I used to teach kids an important lesson. Hot things are hot. I'll bet no kid ever did it twice. I don't know. I feel like I know some kids that were like, not necessarily dumb, but like, not necessarily masochistic, but you know, they do crave the attention. So it's like, oh, this got attention from the teachers and parents. I'm gonna do it again. All right, let's how about we do this? Oh no, the overlay. Let's make this disappear just for a second. Where's the projector? Here, you guys want to watch this together? While I'm gonna eat my mac and cheese. Is the volume okay? Oh no! Yep, just put a message in the chat. You guys can't hear me chewing, right? Let me know. The what? It's fine. You good? Cool. A little hot. A little hot. Can I hear you masticate? Oh, good. Man's name is Jeep. Heck yeah, Jeep. Oh, feisty! Like my hat. The face! Easy pop. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why don't you just use a microwave? But I didn't even think about that. I just realized, what is the bird called? Oh, that's kind of cute. It's a good name change. Goonie bird. If it's okay, I kind of want to fast forward to like where they talk about the boy, like the gummy stuff. There we go. Boy toys. Fast forward a little bit. Kellogg's. This one. We watched that one before, didn't we? Boy toys! There it is. Gweezy Bake! Wow. Wow, fooling the boys into baking. Oh no. Overcooked. Oh no! Oh Jesus. This is what Whitehead was talking about. Oh no. Oh jeez! Got your finger amputated by one of our products? Buy another! Wow. Yeah, it is in the 2010s. I was also surprised. Wow. Isn't that just like a regular oven then? Or or is that ignorant to say? Mmm. Alright. I'm still chewing, but I just finished my mac and cheese. Hello, beeplebees. Hello. You were just watching a video on easy bake ovens? Because someone brought it up. I think Vedhai did. But I also wanted an excuse to like finish my mac and cheese, so I'm gonna finish chewing. I'm gonna wash it down with some water, and we're gonna get back into the magic. The pixel art, that is. Hello, hello. Give me a second. Hi, Robbie. Put the projector away. Put the art back in. There we go. Put the music on. Alright, I'm gonna mute for just like 30 seconds just to wash down the food, but I'll be back. Okay, sorry, that was a little bit more than 30 seconds because my water bottle, which Beans added lemon to my water. It's so good. But my water bottle, like the condensation was getting some leakage, you know. The table was wet and I don't have a coaster, so I had to get like a paper towel. But with that all said, let's continue with the pixel art, shall we? So for those that are just joining in, yeah, we were watching a video about easy bake ovens because we were talking about like nostalgic things, right? And then I think Vithai brought up the boy version, which we found out from that video is called the Queasy Bake Oven. Which I don't know, that's kind of sick. If they still sell that thing, like they obviously still make easy bake ovens. Do they still make the Queasy Bake Ovens, I wonder? That'd be something worth checking out. I don't know if I would dish out money to buy one, but you know, it'll be a fun little hee hee ha ha, right? Oh, you know what? This needs a line like that. And a line there. A line. Cool. And then in terms of the pixel art, I'm trying out this new technique of doing like the shape first and then like kind of shaving out the contour. It's been pretty good so far. Pretty good. Yeah, what'd you guys think of that video? That was pretty enlightening. I did watch that video essay before, but you know, I feel like I have the short-term memory of like a goldfish, so sometimes, you know, I forgot. Cool, we have the collar. Let's do the tie, and then we'll do things like his big ol' arms. I want to try and fit the arms like... Actually, we'll do the arms right now, actually. Let's see if it's possible to fit it, like, within the borders, or if I have to cut it off like this, you know? Actually, it follows kind of the slope of this entire figure, so let's do that. Oh yeah, we can like just barely fit it within the confines that I have here. And then we'll do this. Actually, I want to fix that line up a little. There we go. Add a little bit of like shirt wrinkle to it. I never had an easy bake oven growing up, but I did have. Oh no, what I do like remember that is like kind of only tangentially related to the topic at hand. I don't know. I have this very specific memory of my grandma just like tossing oranges into this like juicer, I guess, and I would watch her for like what felt like hours, but because I was like a little kid, it was probably just like you know, 5 minutes. But I remember I would like watch her for so long, just like putting orange slices in the juicer and just drinking the orange juice afterwards. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of remember talking about this with my mom, but it's something of like when you're a little kid, time feels so much slower, or I don't know if that's quite correct, but you know what I mean, that like time just feels different. Like it feels like things are just going way too fast now as an adult. And I think I've heard theories of like why that is. I heard one theory being like, oh, it's because like when you're a kid, relatively speaking, like, you know, 1 year, let's say that you're 5 years old, 1 year is 1/5 of your life, as opposed to like me being 33. 1 year is 1/33 of my life. So I don't know, it's something about it like feels quicker, but like I said, that example that I just gave of like watching my grandma just like put oranges into like a juicer, like if I go off of my memory, it felt like forever. It felt like just 10 minutes of her like putting oranges in the juicer, but in reality it was probably just like a minute, right? Like how fast could you possibly put orange slices in a juicer? Ah, dang, the monitor is blocking like this part, so I don't quite know what it looks like, but you know, we can, I think we can also just leave it like this. And another thing is, I did go to my childhood home a couple years back when my grandma still owned it. You know what? I feel like this needs to like come in more, like that. This feels more like a sweater vest now. Instead of like the contours of it. Maybe I just need to erase some of the lines. Like that. And like that. This is coming out kind of cartoony. I like it. Okay, now let's work on the tie and then we'll work on the little shirt. Oh, you know what? Shirt pocket. Let's just work on the shirt pocket. A stupid sexy Flanders sweater vest? Yeah, right? Doesn't it kind of... With if I left the lines like that, it would kind of feel like that. So, let's just put a little pocket here. And you know what? I'm gonna try to be okay with it being like uneven. Usually I'm like very like it needs to be like neater, but we gotta embrace the imperfections. See, like that. And plus, it doesn't need to, I don't need to like be exactly copying this style. It could be my own style. I forgot the glasses. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. Okay, how to draw a tie. Do all y'all in the chat know how to tie a tie? I'm gonna tell you right now, the only reason I know is because of cosplay. Back during the Hitalia days, the forbidden Hitalia days. And then no, I was gonna say for work too, but like, my current work, there's not really a dress code other than just like don't show up naked. But when I used to work, did I tell you guys this, that I used to be a gallery attendant slash like security guard for a museum? It was a small one though. It wasn't like a big time, big museum. It was a smaller one. And I was a college student at the time. I know. I need to erase that part. I used to rule the world. Yeah, I used to be a gallery attendant, which I did kind of like that time in my life, but it's also like it might just be the nostalgia goggles, because it's college, you know. Because I know for a fact college was stressful as hell. There's no amount of nostalgia goggles I could be like, yeah, that was actually a pretty peaceful time. Like, no, I remember I was like procrastinating on all of my assignments. I was like, and I was like, you know, working as a museum guard. Not the Ben Stiller. What did you put? As Ben Stiller in Night at the Museum. You know, I actually don't know if I've watched those. Like, I have no memory of watching them. But it seems like something that I, as an art historian and like museum person, should watch, right? The lines need to be thicker. They need to be a little thicker. Actually, let's put the thicker lines on this side. This looks like a still from like or like the style kind of reminds me of like a video game, you know, like an old-timey video game. Maybe if I ever get off my butt and like decide to do some kind of like fan game or something, this could be like a sprite where it's like you walk up to the office orc. He's exceptionally stinky and he moans. You walk away. Okay, I think we got kind of the spirit of things here. Or dating sim, no! I wouldn't know the first thing of making a game like that. I have dabbled in what's it called? RPG Maker before. But not really enough to say that I can make like my own fan game. Safe for work too. I saw that people were recommending Randon some pretty funny games in the Discord. They're recommending like Katawa Shoujo is one of them because like it has this infamous reputation. If you guys don't know what Katawa Shoujo is, it's like a game that where's May Shark? Wait, did I not change my title? I demand another collab. Oh yeah, I still have to answer your DM. So yeah, I would be down. I do want to take a little rest from collabs, but I would be down. Referring to your DM, George. I don't know if you were like kidding or not about that specific idea, but but you know, my boy. My boy. Katawa Shoujo has the Lelouch Lamproche cameo. Does it really? I played it a long time ago, like when it like just came out. So oh yes, I was explaining for those who don't know, Katawa Shoujo is like a game that was like it started its like life cycle on 4chan. And then I think a lot of people like legitimately got into the idea of the game, which is basically a dating sim, but all of the girls are either disabled or like I don't quite know how to say this. Like they have some kind of like physical or mental or I think it is all just physical. Like physical illness or like disability or something like that. Like one of the girls is deaf and I think another is blind. And I think they hate each other because there's no way for them to communicate with each other. One girl has no arms, but she's also an artist, so she draws with her feet. And then I think another girl, she has like a really bad scar, I think from like a fire. So that's why I like hesitated. It's like she doesn't necessarily have like a disability, but she is like very obviously scarred, which would affect like, you know, like how she sees herself, how other people see her. So like, well, actually, you know, that would count as a disability, right? Because like the effects of the burns, right? So I don't know. Feel free to correct me. But that's what I remember is that essentially like it's a game where you date these girls who all have some kind of disability. And I did play it like a long time ago, like back when it first came out on 4chan. But it went from like it wasn't entirely developed like on 4chan. I think like a few choice people decided to like, you know, they actually liked the idea and they like found their own way to communicate with each other, I want to say. And when I played it, I thought it was actually pretty decent. So, you know, I think it does just have that reputation because it's like, oh, 4chan made this, so of course it's gonna be like inappropriate and blah blah blah. I forgot about well, okay, so the Lelouch Lamperouge cameo, that does track because it was made around that time, wasn't it? It was made around like the 2010s. Like early 2010s, I want to say. You know what? The detail here doesn't quite match up with the amount of detail like in the rest of the image. So we'll actually leave it like that. I think we can actually start coloring, but we can also add a couple of other details too, such as let me just close this off. We can add some stubble, sure. They shouldn't connect, or else it looks kind of disjointed. There we go. I think I've shared before, right? That like speaking of like 4chan, I used to go to 4chan, but it was I'm just reminded because you said Lelouch Lamperouge. It was around the time that Code Geass was airing, because I was so impatient for like episodes and like stuff that I wanted to like see. There were like threads, I want to say, of when like when the raw episode came out, like before the translations came out, because before this was before like Crunchyroll was really big, so you had to depend on like torrents of like fan subs to translate it like really quickly. So I wanted to be there like as soon as those subs came out. So I would frequent it. I remember like some of the jokes during that like era as well. There was some pretty fun threads. Translators know Keikaku means plan. Exactly, George. I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this with this fish. Wasn't that one of like the mistranslations? Or you know, a completely accurate translation of Suzaku. What was his name again? Kururugi? Was that his name? There we go. He's got the stubble. We could also do this where you see on his if we zoom in on his face, he has like the little like not wrinkles, but it's just like it makes him look angrier though. Okay, well, we'll keep it like this. And then let's see how we can play around with the eyes and then add some glasses. Let's do this. We could add oh my god. Giving him like an eye. I was thinking about just leaving it like this, but like giving him an eye shape is also kind of funny looking. I don't know. Let's play around with this a little bit. It makes him look angrier. You know what? I think I want to keep it without like the eye shape. I just want to keep it like his eyebrows and his eyes are kind of one unit. But now we have to start the hard part of glasses. Even like without pixel art in mind, I always struggle with glasses. One eye and one monocle. Oh, indubitably. Actually, that looks kind of cool if you make the lines thicker. Let's see what that looks like here. But okay, my concern though is the glasses. Like, that's a funny eye shape, but the glasses are gonna cover up a lot of things. So let's actually make this bigger. Let's draw the glasses first. Because already I'm seeing that it's covering up the eyebrows. What is this trap music in my vaporwave? In my corporate vaporwave? You know what? The glasses kind of double as the eye shape. What is this trap beat in my corporate my corporate soulless music? We're moving to luxury elite. That's a little bit more soulless. You know what? His okay. The only thing with these glasses thingies is that it is like covering up his very expressive eyebrows. I want the eyebrows to like, you know, be there, so let's see. Let's see what we can do. Make it smaller. Oopsie. Hmm. Looks a little off, but I think it's because it's missing he's missing his eyebrows, so. Ah, okay, okay. We're cooking a little, we're cooking. Bro looks freaking depressed. What is this? Why do I have notifications on Twitter? Ah. Okay. Maybe it'll be because I'm kind of dissatisfied with it, but with the glasses specifically. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the enlarged sticker. That you wouldn't understand sticker. You wouldn't get it. Bro looks so depressed. Okay, maybe I think let's reduce the size of the glasses here. This is pretty fun to problem solve, though. I will give it that. I love. Oh, so this band is called Luxury Elite. They're actually one of my favorite vaporwave bands, but there's something about them. I remember talking with Beans about this. I feel like there is like for some vaporwave music, it's almost so nostalgic sounding. It's a little painful. Like it gives you kind of the yearning, the like, oh, I wish I could go back to the 90s and 2000s back when I was just a kiddo and like comparatively fewer problems. Or not even problems, but just things that like less stressors, let's put it that way. Because I'd say that I had a pretty decent childhood. I have a pretty decent adulthood as well. I have a good job, I have good coworkers, good family, good friends, good bebing cubs, you know. There's lots to enjoy, but you know, day-to-day work can be pretty stressful sometimes. Compared to like when you're a kid, all you gotta worry about is kids WB. Well, at least for me, because you know, I always want to do like a little bit of a disclaimer of like, well, not everyone had the same upbringing I did. Some of y'all might have had some pretty bad childhoods, but for me, this kind of music activates me because I had like a pretty decent childhood. My childhood sucked ass. That's what I mean. That's what I mean is that like, you know, not everyone had it good. So, you know, stuff like vaporwave might not it might not you might not have the same feelings about it as I do. Or not even just vaporwave, but just anything that has to do with nostalgia, right? Adulthood, I'm still undecided on my adulthood. Yeah. Which like the good thing though is that childhood is pretty finite, you know, like childhood and like your teenage years, they're pretty finite in that like it's from these years to these years. Adulthood, I feel like you're free to determine when your adulthood like starts and ends, or well, not ends, but like at least starts. Because I feel like for a lot of folks, you know, that grew up with a lot of what's it called, um, restrictions. People that had a lot of restrictions growing up, they might consider their 20s to be like kind of the new teenage years, you know, because for at least how like the media represents it, people are always like, oh, your teenage years are where you get to like experiment and do drugs and like have a wild life and do all the weird things. And it's like, I didn't get to do that when I was a teenager. I didn't do that at all. I was a teacher's pet. So if anything, my 20s were more of that. So it might be the same for a couple folks. For some folks, that might even be your 30s. Your 30s might actually be the like years where you like experiment or do like things that are a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Okay, now I'm starting to like the glasses. Let's see. Let's add a couple pixels here. I know I keep saying, but bro looks so depressed. Let's add, there we go, a little silhouette of the ear. We're the hip and cool 30-year-olds down to clown. Truck won't take me now. Oh no. Alright, let's see. There's the other part of the ear. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more shadow here. Everyone I know just has depression. I mean, look at the economy. Which, like I said, I'm pretty okay with how things are going on my end. But even with like yes, I'm pretty comfortable. But despite that, like, look at the economy, the government, the you know, motions vaguely at everything. You know, like even with me being comfortable, it's still pretty bad out here. What's that one meme? Like, you don't know how bad it is. Okay, I haven't saved in a bit. Let's save. I might want to just leave the hair black like that. But you know what? I will move these wrinkles, these stress-related wrinkles up here. There we go. And you know what? We can also do this. He's furrowing his brow at you. Oh, but Binka, everything is fine. Emo would be great since detention. Oh, true. I was gonna say like I don't know, but yeah, detention is a good point. All right, let's start coloring this bad boy in, shall we? And then, depending on how much energy we have, we could also get started on drawing Casper. Who I know he tweeted. He tweeted in a little bit ago. Let me check. Oh my god, Casper, he showed a preview of his PNGTuber. Yo, he's using PNGTuber Plus. Go to Twitter and check, everybody. Go to Twitter and check. Well, I'm gonna start coloring. Let's see. HSV, I do want it to be a little more desaturated because that's more of my speed. The green on Randon is like, I always get tripped up by this. I always think that it's a green closer to blue. It's actually a green closer to yellow. Oh, thank you for snoozing the ad. We can also just let it play next time. There we go. Gosh, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together. All right, let's get a white that's not really white. Let's do like that, like this. I've talked about this before. When in art, you generally want to try avoiding just like stark white. There are plenty of instances where it can be used well, properly, but you want actually like an off-white. And the one way to kind of like give the illusion of something being white is to make it tinted blue. So let's see like this. At the very least, it's like the illusion of white, but there is a little bit of a tint to it. Avoid art! No! No! That's not what I meant. For the teeth, let's make it a little yellow. Not like gross yellow, but you see, like, you get, I don't know, it depends on like how well you can kind of look at color, but there's a slight difference between this yellow that I use for the teeth and the yellow that I use for his shirt. And then let's get a black. So don't try to avoid using stark black as well. Blue and purple do make for a good like illusion of something being black. Let's do that. Yeah, there you go. See, if you zoom in, you could tell the difference between the stark black and like the black that's not really black. Let's get that color for the pocket. And then for his tie, it is kind of a dull blue. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that color. I don't know if I want to draw the bicycles on there, but well, we'll see. Oh, I forgot the bridge of the glasses. And then his scar. His scar is like flesh colored. That's kind of unexpected. Dun, dun. Let's actually make it closer to yellow, so it's a little bit closer to his like green skin tone. Make it a little brighter. A little bit more orange. Let's do that. There we go. And then of course we want his tuft, which is actually a little bit magenta, like very slightly magenta. There we go. Okay, we're also gonna think about like how to shade this bad boy in, but for now, let me save. Avoid black, blue, purple, primary, secondary colors. Don't forget tertiary, church. You don't want people to be using the tertiary now, do you? In fact, don't use any art programs. Use MS Paint. Only use your mouse. Do the randoneering method. Unironically, doing that can actually help with like art. Like unironically, like no joke, going back to the basics. I mean, look at Baba Nana's art. Look at Nana's art. Like, I'm pretty sure they just use MS Paint. I don't know if they use tablet or mouse, but like regardless, you know, that's actually pretty good. And one reason why I like doing pixel art is because it is kind of going back to the basics. There is a lot of benefit to okay, it's because there's like different schools of thought with this. Because I'm gonna bring up like Milky, for example. She is very much like sometimes a good brush can change your life, and it's true. That's the thing. Like having a good brush on CSP on Clip Studio Paint, sometimes like it just makes something so much easier. Like you don't have to manually draw flowers or fishnet stockings or like wall texture or any kind of texture. You could just use the brush. It makes it so much easier. But there is also a tip of like, sometimes it does help to also just go back to the basics. Go to MS Paint or whatever your art program is of choice. Get your most basic brush, really. Like, your most basic, like, you know, this. Oops. Actually, it's a nice color. But like, you know, this like super pixelated brush. And just try to make textures on your own. Or just try to draw with that. Because I don't know, it's a fine balance is I guess what I want to say. It's a fine balance because like sometimes you're just making things harder if you absolutely refuse to use like good brushes on CSP. But at the same time, learning to just use your basic instruments can also be super helpful. So Yeah, that's my take on it. But with what George said, avoid all colors. Disregard technology. Return to monkey. Paint cave walls. Now I don't wanna like well actually that, but I love those cave paintings. That's something that we could talk about too if we want, but I was gonna say like it's not monkeys that made it, it's people. It's people. But I know what you mean with the whole return to monkey, return to why not go further, Matthew? Return to fish, return to the ocean. What's that one meme with like a guy just pointing a gun at like the first like fish that came out of water? Do not leave the water. There's also these memes I've been seeing. Oh yeah, there's gonna be an ad soon, by the way, everybody. And once again, I reduced it to 1 minute, so we're gonna use that minute for like a break. Become crab. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like carcinification or whatever. Everything is destined to return to crab. It's only a matter of time, really. Well, you know what? This can be this color. Alright, let's save. Become crab. Have you guys seen those jokes of like, if you guys know like the evolution of whales? Not the country, like the animal. Like WHALES. They used to be like land mammals. Oh, ad break. We'll talk about whales after. Take a break. All right, sorry. I was commenting on Casper's tweet. Okay. Imagine being Welsh. Oh no. From I can't pronounce it cuz their double L sound is different, but it's like Schlanwer. Nope, I'm not I can't even attempt. But there are people that can do it really well, like Connor from not Commander Connor, but Connor Iron Mouse's friend, the guy from Trash Taste. He is Welsh and he can say it like really easily. Who else? Yeah, Sea Dog. Yeah. There's this Digimon YouTuber that I used to follow. Not VTuber, but YouTuber. His name's Karn EX. I think he's also Welsh. Yeah, he is. He's also Welsh. But I don't remember if he's able to say it as well. But yeah. He killed his twin brother A and B dog. Oh no. And he became a VA. The travesty. Truly a travesty. Alright, so here's something that I really like about like pixel art and using Sprite is that let's say I'm looking at my reference, I actually don't the green could be a little bit more to the yellow side. You can actually change every instance of this green with the fill tool. Let me just adjust. Let's make it a little bit more closer to yellow. Let's make it a little bit brighter. And then if you uncheck contiguous, it'll find every instance of this color and replace it. Ah, it's a little too pale. A little too pale. It needs to be a little darker. There you go. There you go. Now, you know what? Let's make it go back a little bit more towards blue. Yeah, that's a little closer to the original color, but I kind of like that color a little bit better. Okay, now we need to make some decisions. Are we... Oh no, you know what? This one, we can change it to be a little darker too. A little bit more saturated. There we go. Save. Now the question is shading. How are we shading this? Let's pick a color closer to blue. Make it darker. Oh no. Okay. This time we do check contiguous. I want just the neck to be shaded. Maybe even darker. Maybe less saturated. Ah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, just because you know, pixel art is a little bit different to use than you know, your usual art styles, like non-pixel art, there's still a lot that translates into... Okay, how do I say this? I kind of suck at shading with regular art programs. That's not gonna change just because I switched to pixel art. There's actually a lot that translates from... Let's do this. There's actually a lot that translates from like non-pixel art to pixel art. So I guess what I mean by that is like, don't think that, you know, this is a hack. Oh my gosh. Hello, Randon and Raiders. Hi, Randonites. Hello, hello. As you can see, we are making some pixel art of Randon. Hello, hello, Randon Raid. Woo! You guys finished already? Oh man. All right, let's do some catching up. Well, first of all, hello everyone. Hello, I'm Babinka Bear, artist, historian, art historian, and Sunbear PNGTuber. And today we're doing some pixel art of the big guy himself, the smelly guy. We just finished coloring, so now I was getting into shading, and I was just giving some advice of like, oh, if you still need like help with making non-pixel art, like traditional or other digital art, don't think that going into pixel art will be like some kind of hack that that magically makes you good. There's a lot that translates into both, so I was given that little tidbit before the raid. So yeah, welcome. Let's go ahead and catch up. Oh yeah, we do have a 1-point redeem where you can have a sticker, a scratch and sniff a sticker based off of Filipino desserts. So yeah, go ahead and redeem that if you do wish. There you go, you got your coffee jelly sticker. We'll catch up and then we'll get back into drawing, shall we? So hello, hello. Hi, Joller Get Perceived. Hi, Clyde. Hello. Emeray Ray 015. Get orked. I did get orked. Hello, Arsenic. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Shufi. Randon Raid. Hello, Weatherman. Orkman still on telly. You guys will never escape. There's like different instances. You got the one that I'm using as a reference. You got the one that I'm actively drawing. Oh my god, rotated! How could you? How could you? Anyway. Yeah, Orkman still on telly. We also got this like preview over here. Let's see, Orc Raid. Hello, Anonymous Alchemist. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Get your stickers, everyone. Get your stickers. Hi, Cloudy Cube. What you drawing? I'm drawing the smelly orc himself. How was, what was he playing again? The amniotic fluid or whatever? Amniotic whatever? I was there for the first hour. And there were like little guys, right? Little crab face, like, little crab guys. How did that go? Did he finish it? Did he not? Halfdan VT, hello, welcome. Get your sticker. No, me, you got your sticker. He died? Oh, tragic. Randon? Never heard of him. Hi, Hugs. Hello. Get your stickers, everybody. Oh, thank you for the follow, Halfdan. Hello. Get your stickers. Could have used that advice before I started. Oh, no. Well, I'll get back into that, right? I'll get back to what I mean by that. That like pixel art isn't necessarily like an art hack, but it can help your traditional or digital art or vice versa, right? So, yeah, thank you for joining Cloudy Cube. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Lou Blanc 14. Oh, you guys got some stars too. Nice. Farts? No farting. Abiotic factor. There we go. It's not amniotic fluid. What am I thinking? He died horribly. He lost the game? We all lost the game then. He died, Rip Bozo. Oh no. Well, hopefully you guys can recover with this hopefully not too depressed looking orc. Yeah, we're doing some pixel art. So, a reason I started pixel art, so I could do straight lines easily. Ah, yes, the infamous. Look, I'll show you guys a little hack. If you just, I think if you already do digital art, you already probably know about this one, but if you start a line here and you press shift, look at that, it helps you draw your straight lines. No, but yeah, I'm for those that are just joining in, I'm trying out a new technique that I'm not used to doing, where I draw the shape first, you know, and then instead of drawing an outline like this, I draw the shape first, and then I erase to kind of create the line. So I'm just kind of experimenting, you know, and I thought, what better sample, what better subject to do than the orc himself? So we're just trying it out, and then if I still have energy, I also want to try the new resident cat boy, Casper, who's gonna be debuting next week. So that's what we have planned, but we'll see. I might be too tired once I finish with this guy, because I do have also my Digimon watch along tonight. Wow. Amount of depression reflects the original. I sure hope so. I tried making him not look so depressed, but I don't know. The eyebrows just very much lend themselves to that, right? Actually, on that note, let's fix up these eyebrows. Now he looks incredulous. Now he looks like... You what? Thanks for the enlarge emote, Matthew. What program is this? Yeah, Sprite. It's called Sprite. It's really good for pixel art. I wish I had access to Sprite. All this stuff looks so cool. It's if you need help with the funds, Huxley, you let me know. Cause it's not too bad. Sometimes it's on sale too. Sometimes it's on sale, and it is really useful. But the only thing is that I think it is exclusively on the browser, on like PC. I don't know if it's on Mac yet, but I know it's not on mobile. Yeah, that's the thing, Hux, is that I know that you don't have your you don't have a pewter yet, so but that's okay. You already do really good pixel art, Hux, so that's another thing to talk about, is that, like, you know, your stuff's already really good, and that's without a sprite, so that's something to consider. Okay, let's go back to our reference now that we've welcomed everyone in. Let's do a little bit of shading. I can't believe the orc man died in amniotic fluid. Poor guy. Oh, who got their stick? Oh, Matthew, you got your sticker. Subathon time for computer funds. I can believe it. I can. Okay, so what actually, like, I left after the first hour, but what genre was that game actually? Because I saw him, like, effing around in the bathroom, you know? Like, but what was actually, like, the like genre slash like objective of that game? Because I was kind of like only half paying attention, responding to some of the orc man's quips, you know? But what was he actually supposed to be doing in there? Honestly, I'm not sure either. Survival horror. Oh, okay, it's survival horror. So, was he being chased by things? Was he, like, were there monsters abound? Other than himself? I sure hope he, like, did his usual thing of raiding and running. Because, like, I feel like there has been a couple of insults his way. All out of love. All out of, like, out of appreciation. I mean, that's why I'm drawing him right now. There you go. Got that big old lips. Horror survival craft. Ah, okay. So kind of like raft or did anyone get bingo? Yeah, is there a bingo sheet? Because like when he made the joke, and I remember saying in chat like we weren't playing bingo, but we are now. But I actually don't know if you guys are actually playing bingo. If so, I want in. He is. I feel like he would be easy to like make a bingo card for. 1, moan. 2, my favorite Randonite. 3, I love him. Hux was chasing him? Oh no. There were monsters and he was supposed to be gathering and crafting. Ah, okay. Rivian's made one. Yeah, please do. Yeah, Simpsons reference. Those are on there. Simpsons. Okay, let me try it before I get sent the bingo card. Let me see if I can guess what's like already on there. So moan, Simpsons reference, my favorite Randonite, screaming. Now I feel like moaning and screaming kind of go hand in hand with that guy. You guys are so mean to me. I feel like that's one. You guys are so mean to me. Mentioning the Dark Triad. Okay, I kind of ran out of ideas. Okay, I'm just heavily referencing the reference now. I don't really like that. I don't really... Oh, is this it? My model looks so fluffy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have a couple of different outfits too. I feel like I've been on this one a lot because it's very like retro themed. But if you guys want another outfit, let's see what I got. What do I got in the... Oh wait, I'm supposed to do the thing where I go into the changing room. Give me a second. Alright, I'm gonna go to the changing room. Boop, 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 boop. And I can still see my fluff. Alright, what outfit should I do? We could be Space Bear. But I won't play around with the gravity because it's a little bit much to play with the gravity. I made this Space Bear outfit boop, 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 because PNGTuber Plus, the program that I use, and that Casper's gonna use, by the way, if you guys saw his tweet, it has like a gravity tool that you can like F around with. It's kind of funny. The bingo sheet, got it. Oh, I could do that one too. Space Bear. I love this. I have the one that is based off when Randon drew my PFP. Oh, I know. I forgot. Dressing room. Boop, 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 boop. I have to go to my default outfit, and then I have to like switch off a whole bunch of toggles. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I am now the God Emperor. Empress. She's so fashionable. Mr. Pancake's gotta get some tips. Yeah. Oh yeah, for the newbies that aren't that want a little bit of the lore. You guys see that little guy that's at the ooh, who subscribed? Shufi, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I appreciate it. Here, let me introduce you to a little bit of lore. You guys see the little bear that's like right next to my desk at the bottom? That's Mr. Pancakes. He's your substitute teacher. So whenever I'm not around, he'll be teaching you guys. I don't know what he'll be teaching you, He sure as heck isn't reading my lesson plans, but he'll teach you something. If only there was a redeem to shoot Space Bear into one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Spice! I think I do have that redeem, I forgot. I also have Quick Doodle. Oh no, I don't have the redeem on. Cause I forgot. It's okay. It's okay. What a promotion! Sub for fashion show, oh, okay, fashion show. I could show off a little bit more of my outfits in that. That in detention! It's true. Well, you guys haven't done anything, that is cause for concern that I need to send you guys to detention, so, you know, let me just erase the shading first, because it's kind of bugging me. And then we'll do a little fashion show. We'll do some fashion, why not? My Oshi, don't tempt me. Well, you wouldn't hurt your teacher. You wouldn't. Damn, he lost the game. No. No. Okay, so this is my Emperor outfit based off of the Randon's rendition of my PFP. And then when I play Legend of Zelda, I got the hat. Right? Oh no, I do? You guys don't want to see detention, do you? Didn't mean to distract you from your amazing random art. Please continue. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Either way, like, I'm happy to show off the outfits. Happy to show off the toggles. Riot? No, no riots. I do have a partner. I live with my partner Beans, but when we do collabs together, he's on my head. So that's Beans. Alright, turn that off, turn that off. This is actually my default outfit, by the way. For anyone curious about all my... Yeah, I'm on the Discord. I don't know if that link works. Does that link work? Because I turned it off a couple of weeks back and I forgot to actually like make a new one. But if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, do let me know. Otherwise, we do have like a Digimon watch through later tonight. So do let me know if you're interested, but no pressure, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue with let's continue with this art, shall we? We're also currently listening to a genre of music that's like ultra specific, but I like it's vaporwave, which isn't that ultra specific, but it's specifically office wave, or no, office core. What is this again? Corporate business vaporwave, office wave. Yeah. I just feel like it's, for one, apt since we're drawing the office orc. But also, I just like it. I'm just kind of vibing. Yeah, let's put a little bit of shade here. And that point that I made earlier of like, you know, pixel art isn't going to necessarily cover up any weaknesses that you have art-wise. But you can learn a lot through pixel art, like some of these techniques that I'm trying out. It's also just fun to experiment. But it's also like, if you want to get into pixel art, you should also consider also getting into like or kind of bettering your traditional slash, how do I say this? Digital art as well, because a lot of those techniques do transfer over. Like knowing how to shade. One of my biggest weaknesses is like I just don't know how to shade. Like I'm kind of doing what's called pillow shading, which is like, you know, with these glasses, you can assume that there's like going to be shading around the glasses. So I just do like a little 1 pixel like shade right here, right? But, you know, depending on where the light is hitting this very sad looking orc, is the shading going to be like over here? Or is it going to be over here, you know? So I've mostly been using the reference, which like I 100% always like abide by, is like if you're getting into art, use references. Use references. For the love of God, use references. Works for me, but I'm already in the Discord. Office core? Yeah, it's corpo core, exactly. It's corpo core. When I first got into art, I had an art teacher. I actually got... That's another thing. A lot of people start art at a young age, right? Like they're doodling something. For me, I actually didn't start until like I was 28. So for one, it's never too late. But for two, like I sorry, I'm like kind of all over the place because I'm also shading, but um I did used to doodle as a kid. That's the thing. I did used to doodle, but I just didn't like how they came out. It's almost like the thing that I had in my head, the idea that I had in my head didn't quite match. Well, no, didn't quite match what ended up on the paper. And for a lot of kids, for a lot of people too, like that's very frustrating. But it wasn't until, like I said, I was like 28, and I was just kind of already in this mood of like, you know what? I just want to try it. If it turns out bad, it turns out bad. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't until that it's like that meme of like you're breaking your chains. You know that meme of the shrimp breaking its chains, and the text just says, "I'm gonna krill myself." It's kind of like that, but without the krilling yourself. You have to break your own chains by saying that, like, you know what? If it's bad, it's bad. Like, but know that like you're also kind of like progressing towards being better. Yeah, you gotta break the chains. Let's see. Am I doing this shading properly? Let's do this. Because I'm gonna be honest, with like today's stream, I was very like, I'm very out of practice with doing pixel art. So I did have that fear of like, this is gonna be bad. Like, but then I got a little bit more into it, and now look where we're at. We're drawing the smelly guy. Yeah, let's go with that. That's not too bad, right? That's not too bad. God, he looks so sad. He looks so freaking sad. I wanna see something. What if instead of let's make this into the eye white. How will that look? Hey, I actually like that. Let's change this color though to like a shading color. Art is also just a lot of experimentation. A lot of like, wow, that looks terrible, but then you'll like change one thing and be like, oh, that's not too bad. He's still so sad. Why is he so sad? Don't be afraid to make bad art. Exactly, Matthew. Don't be afraid to make bad art. On that same note, I recently saw a tip that was like, don't be afraid to make like self-indulgent art too. Oh no. That weird like fan fiction you've been wanting to make, you should do it. You should make it. The one that's like specifically catered to you. You gotta be the change that you want to be in the world. The one with like a hyper specific, you know, like kink, you know? No one else is gonna make it. You gotta make it. Like, average office worker mood. It's true. Hello, go Bulls, Red Bull. Ooh, what a cool name. Go Bulls. I think he's just built like that. Like... Oh, let me go up. I think I missed a couple of messages. When I first started digital art, I found it really difficult, but when I tried pixel art, it felt a lot easier. Well, there you go. That's a good thing too, of just like also finding like what scratches the itch, right? What scratches the itch of like the way that you want to make art. Because you want to enjoy yourself when you make art. Enjoy yourself. You're one in a trillion. There we go. We can also add some highlights, but I feel like I should stay on the course of doing shading. Yeah, let's do some shading for the white part. Oh, the only thing is these two colors match too much. So let's change the hue a little bit. There, to purple. I kind of like purple as like a shading color. I want to see his skeletal structure in a museum, and his skull is shaped sad. Like a SpongeBob bit. I think he is worth studying, isn't he? Like he's worth being put under a microscope, a macroscope, if you will, a telescope. Okay, like I said, I kind of suck at shading, so we're just gonna go heavily off of the reference image. Some of you guys might be here because I just stole this off of I went to one of his VODs and I was like, which stream has his like PNG like the biggest, and it was this one. Orple. The pain that writers and artists both share staring at a blank page. It's true. It's true. I just want to poke. Yeah, you can poke. It's so true. I've had that. I've had a lot of like what's it called? Art block. Actually, where would his? One thing that would massively level up my art game, in my opinion, in my fair opinion, and I'm talking about my art, not necessarily like as a general art tip, but it is kind of a general art tip too, is anatomy. Just like studying anatomy. I have had thoughts of like, not necessarily taking an anatomy course, but like, sorry, let me just do this part. I feel like there's online anatomy courses. And here's the thing, I took life, what is it? Life drawing before. If you guys don't know that genre of like art class, it's entirely dedicated to drawing the human body. I've taken 2 classes. I've taken 2 college level classes of life drawing, and I still suck at anatomy. So that's not necessarily for like that's not bait for being like, oh no, you're so good, Binko, you're so good. It's more of like there's always something to learn. There's always ways to get better. Yeah, that's not me being like, you guys have to compliment me. I'm down on myself. It's like, no, you gotta keep it going. You gotta keep the momentum going, or else. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? It's kind of like that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that movie, by the way, because it was on Comedy Central all the time when I was a kid. I'm of course referring to 40-Year-Old Virgin. Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? Anatomy. I dread to study anatomy, but I want to get better. Yeah, that's the thing, is that like, you know that it's something that like could only benefit you in the long run as an artist, but it's also like, I don't wanna. I just want to make little guys. I just want to like draw dumb little guys. Oh no, that's not how that goes. Let's do this. Nah, I think I'm gonna avoid like little touches of shade. I want to do like kind of more of these big swatches of shade. College courses. Your mileage varies when it comes to college courses because for those who don't know this, I say this in my intro that I'm an art historian. I was an art historian first. My degree is in art history. So like I did that first, got a job where I was also required to teach art, and then I actually took extra college courses to learn art. So like that's another one of those like, oh, it's not too late, but it's also like it's another like, like there's always something to learn. Wait, where was I going with this? Oh, I was gonna say like if you have the means to take extra college courses, I'd say take them, but just know that your mileage can vary because I had really good professors, but not everyone is gonna have really good professors. Some of them might be terrible, but I'm also a proponent of like, you know, never stop learning. Always keep on, can't even talk. Keep on keeping on. Knew a dude who aced an anatomy course in my college just to make his art better. Yeah, that's the energy I wish I could go for, that I want to go for. It's hard though. I have a full-time job. And I stream and I watch other people stream and I watch the orc. And I'm not gonna have enough time to whine if I'm taking anatomy. I'm being facetious. It's a worthwhile thing to explore. For real, my brain is too mushy for all this practice and study. Draw a dumb little anatomically correct guy. It's true. It's true. That's the plan with Casper over here. I haven't even drawn his hair yet, but at the very least, like, I think the 2 life drawing classes did help me with, like, just getting, like, those little tricks of, like, oh, the ears should be aligned with the eyes, and, like, the hairline, like, always leave room for the forehead, because I think that was my one big weakness when drawing people, is I keep not leaving enough room for the forehead. I would always draw, like, how do I do this? You know, the eyebrow, like, all the way up here, and then, like, not really leave enough room for the forehead. That's my one big weakness. I think another thing is, so the bottom of the ears should actually match with the mouth. Oh, actually, so I actually drew the ears a little too small. But, you know, let's do nose here. He looks so bored. So it helped me with a couple of things, but there's always more to learn, right? There's always more to learn. I'm just lazy. Or not lazy, I'm busy. I'm a busy bear. Just ace your classes to improve. I ace my classes to make everyone else feel inferior. You ace your classes to improve. I ace my classes to make everyone feel inferior. We are not the same. Oh my gosh. What's that one, like, yearbook quote? It's not enough that I should succeed. Others should suffer. He's so ears. I do that and I feel like I smush the chin and forehead. Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of painful, but one really good way to improve with art is to, like, have someone else review it, right? That's kind of what a lot of art classes, and at least in my college experience, do. We do, like, critiques. For a lot of people, this is very traumatizing. Because it's basically you're putting yourself out there, and, like, everyone, there is a possibility that everyone will be like, oh yeah, this is not great, you know? But at least if you have a good professor, they will at least, hopefully, they should be doing that thing where it's like, your criticism should be constructive. It can't just be like, damn, this sucks. Like, it should be like, oh, I think you need to work more on your anatomy and your light logic, because, like, the lighting is not necessarily, like, consistent, right? Instead of saying that, like, dang, this sucks. Like, there has to be kind of an action item. There has to be a way that, like, the artist doesn't just doesn't feel bad about their work, but they have, like, an action item that they can be like, okay, back to the drawing board. They said I have to work on my light logic, so let's do that. Let's work on that. So I don't know if that makes sense, but basically, if you're gonna give critique, try to have an action item. Hey, this turned out not so bad. It is because I'm following the it's because I'm following the reference very heavily, but I also like how it's turning out. Dun, dun. The only thing is I can't see the rest of it because of his huge monitor. So now we are at an impasse. Ah! There you go. Bow, 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 bow. Well, now what do? I don't know how to shade this part. We could just wing it. Let's try to wing it. If the light source is hitting this way, so I would say something like this. Maybe a little bit of fold. Shading clothes is my big weakness. Like, I just don't get how folds work. I feel nervous asking people. I don't want to bother them if they don't have the time. It's true, but at the same time, the worst they can say is no. And if there's worse, if they, like, don't just say no, but they're like, no, why would you think that? They say some, like, you know, pretty messed up stuff, then you probably don't want their feedback. On that note, wait, let me just make sure that. Yeah, on that note, if you guys ever do want art feedback, I do have a channel on my. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and make a new link to my Discord, a new invite link. I forgot how to do that. Oh, invite people. There we go. Oh, okay, so this is only good for 7 days. I can sense it in my coffee. You know what? I'm gonna send out the Discord link at the end of the stream. I don't know. It's because like we just had like one kind of shady person in the Discord that I ended up like banning. It was really quick. Like, I don't think people noticed it, but like because of that, I'm like overly cautious now. I'm like, I don't want no bad actors. No, it wasn't you, George. George is a good actor. He's he's a good actor. A working bear. They will spit on my face and send me to the moon. Oh no! I can sense it in my coffee. It's been a while, but the way I thought of clothes was to picture it laid flat and then how it would bend when you put it on. I heard that that's how like Renaissance artists how they carved out of marble, how they carved the clothes is they for one made a smaller figure and then they draped actual cloth over that figure. I don't know if they made it out of wax or something, but they made it out of like an easily like moldable material. They made like a miniature and then they kind of used that as their reference. So even the great artists like, you know, Da Vinci and Michelangelo, they also use references. So, you know, that's just something to think about. Yeah. I think I remember. Yeah, it was for like just a couple of minutes, but that bad actor was kind of enough for me to be like, oh, shut it down. Shut it down. No more invites. No one gets into the Discord, but you know, at the end of this stream, I'll share the link for people that are interested. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I didn't want to like trouble anyone with it. I was thinking of like making an announcement of like, oh yeah, we had to ban someone, but like I was like, nah, that's unnecessary. I don't think it's necessary to do that. Okay, I think we're pretty good though with the clothes. I think we good here. I might be missing some shading here, but yeah. Those little wooden dolls are iconic for a reason. It's true. I know that's another thing that like your mileage can vary, right? Because I've never used the wooden dolls, but I've heard people being like, I am never using those again. They are not helpful. Blah, blah, blah. Which if it didn't help them, it didn't help them. There's not much you can do to like, you know, change that. We'll keep his nose simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it like that. I don't know if I don't want to draw all the bikes on the tie. I don't want to draw all the bikes. Now, Keith. Okay. Let's just do the shading. We'll do the shading, and hopefully that'll be enough. You know what? Let's desaturate it a little bit. If any of you guys are interested in my art history like learnings, my art history stuffs, next week I didn't put out my schedule for next week, but I'm gonna give you a heads up. On Tuesday, it's either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm still finalizing it. I'm going to be continuing my series on how to analyze art. So if you've ever wanted to sound really smart and pedantic and be like, yes, this piece of art is very cromulent, you know, then tune in either Tuesday or Thursday. Actually, I'm not even following the I see. So it should follow the shirt in terms of the shading. Cause yeah, if there's one thing that I am a little bit more confident in, it's my art analysis stuff. It's what I do for work. I better be good at it or else. Nah, I actually do office stuff too, so this expression I totally get it. Except I don't make this expression to my higher ups. I'm actually pretty cool with my higher ups. It's like it's more so like when I really have to finish something and then someone comes up to me and they're like, "Oh, hey Babinko, how's things in your neck of the woods lately? Did you hear about the blah blah blah?" And then they they talk for like half of my shift. And I'm like, "Oh, that's so interesting. Wow. Isn't that cool? Oh, I told you they're crazy." Like, wow-wee. Wow-wee-wow. That's the only time I think I make that face. But like my higher ups are actually really nice. So like I actually have no problem with them whatsoever. Let's put a little bit of shading here. There we go. Oh, look at this guy. He's so sad. I think this is just my resting face. Different brush strokes for different brush folks. I love that, Clyde. I love that. He turned himself into a pickle. Can you believe it? I have a coworker like that too. Can you imagine? I'm like listening to a coworker just making this face, but they're actually saying the most unhinged, like amazing stuff ever. They're saying stuff that like you really should be interested in. It's like, wow, he really turned himself into a pickle. Crazy, huh? Like, dang, murdered 3 people? That's insane. Anyway, I really gotta get these these timesheets done, you know? I told you they're crazy. Okay, let's make the highlight. We'll put just a smidge of highlight. Just like the little smidges of smidges. There you go. Over here. A little bit on the lips. Nah, I think it's a little too much on the lips. It's a little too luscious for my taste. Now, you know what? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need a bigger brush. Let's get a bigger brush. Make it circular. There you go. Shiny forehead. Shiny forehead looking butt. Hi, Saku! Welcome, welcome. Chair seasoning. Jeez. I wanted to make something animated for Casper, but I can't think of anything. I always default to cat memes. Because my latest artwork was just like the crying cat meme. If there's like a I understood that reference. Oh, you know what? There's that one gif of like the cat, the little kitten that's like his paws are on his head and it looks like he's screaming. I always see that as like a reaction to something. Like, oh, 2 VTubers are doing the yaoi on screen. Ah! like that's my my reaction. I don't know if I can find it though. Where's okay, little cat gif screaming. Yeah, if you just Google little cat gif screaming, you get it. It's oh, the poor guy. I'm gonna put it in chat. There you go. Oh, Saku just got home from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. Very good movie. Nice, nice. I liked the first 2 Deadpool movies. Or How many Deadpool movies are out now? Like, I remember definitely liking the first, and then me and Beans also watched the second one. This is the third, right? Like, I'm actually trying to remember now. Okay, let's do some shading for the hair. And then I think we'll move on to Casper. We'll at least, like, draw Casper. I don't know if we'll have time to, like, color and shade, but, let's do our best. Okay, here's this tuft of hair. I didn't copy it exactly, but at the very least, I will copy... I will copy the shading. Ooh, this I've never heard this song before. This is kind of a vibe. I like it. That's how I look IRL, not clickbait. No, I know that poor cat. But yeah, for Casper memes, I just default to like cat memes. So do with that as you will. Halverine is real? What does that mean? We should check out Deadpool. The only thing is that, like, we always make plans for the weekend, but I'm always like, but I'm streaming. And then, like, Sunday is kind of, it's my rest day. I joke and say, like, it's the Lord's Day, but I'm actually not that religious, so. I think this is the third. Okay. The Randon has such sopping wet cat energy. Both Casper and Randon are, like, sopping wet cat energy. Well, to be fair, Casper hasn't even debuted yet, right? So, but for sure, Randon has sopping wet cat energy. I think of that one stream where what was it, like, you had to either, like, meow or hiss, and he's like, meow, 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 hiss, 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 meow, meow, meow. Brutal. Randonites, I thought we would be in agreement about this. Don't try to throw me under the bus. He will be a sopping wet cat. Let's see if this purple color actually works as a highlight for the black. Okay, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're doing something. So I'm still very much, this is completely off topic, but like I'm still very much a lover of like watching Legend of Zelda speedruns. Oh, you know what? That's too bright. That's much too bright. Let's do like a midpoint between this. But recently I moved on to watching Final Fantasy X like speedruns because I really like Final Fantasy X. But it's also been a minute since I last played it. So I was watching this one speedrun from GDQ. I don't know if it was like this most recent GDQ. Games Done Quick, for those unfamiliar. And that's been like the main thing that I listen to when I'm trying to like work from home. Oh, there we go. That doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. Okay, let's save. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty satisfied. Oh wait, the pocket. Oh, he has a little bit of red. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's get a little bit of red in there. Just the teensiest of bits. There you go. And then I guess this also has to be that shaded color. And actually, that means this has to be shaded too. There we go. I'm pretty satisfied with this, so we'll just save that, and then let's move on to Casper. Actually, draw him out. You're not wrong, Giuseppe. No. If you like X, you will enjoy Dawn Trail. When you get there. I started playing a Final Fantasy... Why did I say X? 10, yeah. I started playing a Final Fantasy gacha recently. Oh no, you got taken in by the gacha lords! Well, I did get... Oh no, I have to do my dailies! My Fate Grand Order dailies! I forgot! I'm getting my iPad. Okay, I think we're just gonna go for maybe 1 more hour, and then we'll call it, just so I have time to rest before the Digimon watch along. I'm just gonna really quickly log into Fate Grand Order right now. Not the dailies. I just need to log in. I don't want to lose my streak. Sure. No. I swear, I'm just logging in. I need my login bonuses. I'm trying to level up Ashia Domon. There we go, I got day 7. You guys are doubting me. Can't believe you guys are doubting your teacher. Okay, log in. See, I got a summon ticket. I got quartz, I got beast footprint. You guys shouldn't doubt your teacher. I just wanted to log in. I'm gonna do the rest of my dailies after stream. Beans! Beans! I just turned to him and he started laughing. He started laughing at me. Howdy party people, that's how they get you? Gotta get them free upgrade materials. Yeah, remember that time they had a 24-hour maintenance and everyone lost their streak? That's the last time I played. He mocks us. No. No. It's a problem. Hey man, I love the historicalness of Fate Grand Order and how they gave my favorite historical characters big boobies. Is that so out of left field? Is that a crime? Uh-huh. The most honest fate enjoyer. Attack Beans the bear. No, don't attack him. He got me mac and cheese. At least you're honest. Clyde's right. No, he got rocketed off into space. No. Okay, let's draw the hair. I've been struggling a little bit with his hair. So I want a square brush. We'll make it make it a little bigger. Zoom in. Sick 'em, boys. Clyde's right. No. Okay, so this is where I get kind of mixed up a little bit. Is that his hair goes past his eyes. There you go. It goes past his eyes, like into the nose. The Sick 'em Boys just reminds me of the jokes that we were making about the Peaky Blinders. Sick 'em Boys. I'm sorry, but we make fun of like British and Irish accents all the time. The Peaky Blinders. You guys want some Tokyo? Which I think in Peaky Blinders, that's like code for cocaine or something. My game is running auto battle as we speak. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know if Fate has auto battle. What's the name of the game again, Clyde? I think you told me before, but or someone else told me about a Final Fantasy gacha. War of the Visions. Ah, okay. Since I already have Fate Grand Order as my main addiction of choice, I don't think I can check out. I gotta be faithful to Fate Grand Order, or else they'll break my kneecaps, you see. Let's see. Trying to get his hair just right. There's like a little bit coming out here. Coming out here. Okay, how do I make him look less bored? Yeah, you know what? Let's follow the eye shape. It's a spin-off of the other one, Brave Exvius? Ah, okay, okay. I can't say I've been playing Cookie Run Kingdoms after Omena got me into it. I know a lot of people are into Cookie Run, and like, is it like, is it because the designs are like, I also see like, how do I say this? Like, people are shipping the cookies, right? Like that's what I've been seeing. Am I right in that that observation? Because I know that this has been a point of discourse before, but it's almost like if there are Fujoshis in your fandom, it's like it's a pretty good indicator that it's probably gonna be a long lasting fandom. Shipping cookies. Everyone I know is addicted to mobile games. Yeah, that's just it's the creator of the mobile games. They know their audience and they know what's going to get them addicted. And it is unfortunate. There is a lot of commentary to be said about it, but also, I just like Fake Grand Order for the waifus and husbandos. I made him look so bored. Okay. Oh, ad break. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll take a break. Okay, we're back. I did in fact get some sippers. Some sips of my water. If any of you guys were in the ad break, don't worry, you didn't miss out on much. Okay, let's try to get at least like an expression going so he doesn't look so bored. Oh, here we go. Just gotta copy the reference. Just gotta look at the reference. Add some eyebrows in there. We're so back. It's a pretty generous gacha game. Could probably go a long time without spending any money. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. You know, there's a bit more options for like, you know, free-to-play people. The modern condition, no one has time for conventional videos, so playing games on mobile is easier. That's also a really good point. That's why, like, you got stuff like, before even Cookie Run, there's also, you know, Bejeweled, right? Do the titas and titos and the moms, like, they still play Bejeweled, right? Yeah, let's do this. Make this a little bit bigger. I know his actual sheet doesn't have like the little cat slits, right? But they're kind of like one of my favorite like design things. Is like the little cat eyes. There's this like completely unrelated streamer that I don't know if you guys know, but Vesper Noir. I like that part of his design a lot. The like cat eyes, the little slits for the eyes. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard of him. No, it's okay. Don't cry, everyone. Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay, Yosh. It's okay. Do we need nappy time? Are we in need of nappy time? I like the main fates, but I couldn't get into spin-offs. I missed the original Saber. I fell in love with Nero with Red Saber, so I can't say anything, but yeah. He's looking mischievous, Farmville. Oh, Merge Valley. No, oh, don't cry, everyone. Don't cry. It's okay. Yoshi. Hello, Martin X777. I miss him too. I'm crying, Spearville naturally. I miss the original Vesper with the knife chin, with the Dorito chin. I miss my wife too. Oh no, everyone's crying. Everyone's crying. Okay, I'll get the keys. You guys want the keys? You guys want the keys? Oh, look at listen to the keys. Who likes the key? Oh, who likes that? Oh god, they're still crying. Like, my husband. The keys? Right, that's what's that emote? The jingle jangle? The keys! Holy shit, keys! Oh no, I swore. You guys fooled me into swearing. That's no good. Bring them back! Oh god! What have I done? What have I done? No. Okay, I'll make a redeem one of these days. I have to put it in my like to-do list. No, the keys are wet. Oh no. Keys redeem. I know A-Ross has a keys redeem, doesn't he? Let's give a shout out to A-Ross. Let me just make sure I spell his name right. I think it's that, right? There you go. If you want a PNGTuber with keys, there's A-Ross. Where keys? I crave the keys. Aw, jeez. One more time. There, we like the keys. Oh, wow. We like the keys. Jingle, jingle. God, it really is like my first year's teaching. Where it's like, oh, who wants free time? You guys want free time? You guys want to play Heads Up 7-Up? Or like... Yippee! Yippee! I actually don't have too many stories from like when I was first getting into teaching. For those who don't know, like my first foray into teaching was at like a Filipino American school. I should probably say that. Cause like I'm Filipino American for those who don't know, and I used to teach at this like school. And it teaches like all age groups, so like from high schoolers to like little kids. And I think I started out with middle schoolers actually, but I did eventually have to teach like other age groups. And they are funny. Like I know there's a lot of people that are like kids. Like oh no, what have I done? Cancel. What did I do? Right here. What did I do? There we go. The only thing with teaching little kids is that you have to have like good like Like, you have to be able to have, like, high energy levels for, like, a prolonged period of time, because... Well, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like most kids are not happy if you just, like, kind of talk, like, monotone. I have heard people be like, oh, that... Sometimes that's helpful for kids to learn how to, like, deal with people with lower energy levels, but I was constantly... It's like being a jester, basically. And it's fooling kids into thinking they, okay, this is gonna sound really bad the way that I'm explaining it, but it's basically like you do want kids to... You know what, it's gonna come out bad no matter how I say it, so I'm just gonna say it. You want to kind of fool the kids into thinking they have a choice in the matter. But what I mean by that is, like, let's say that it is, you're gonna give the kids a break, but they don't want to use the bathroom, but you know if they don't use the bathroom, they're gonna ask to use the bathroom during, like, the worst possible time. So you want them to use the bathroom during bathroom time. Instead of saying, do you want to use the bathroom, you instead say, do you want me to hold your hand as I walk you to the bathroom, or do you want me to just walk alongside you? So they're still having a choice in the matter, but regardless, they are gonna go to the bathroom. Does that make sense? Or it's like, okay, like it's playtime. They want to play with the fire truck, but another student wants the fire truck. So instead of saying, like, do you want to play with the fire truck, you ask them, like, oh, do you want to play with the red race car? Or do you want to play with the blue ball? Once again, they have a choice in the matter, but they are not going to play with the fire truck because another student wants to play with it. That's what I mean. I don't mean it in, like, a negative, like, don't actually give them choices. But, like, kind of still steer them in the right direction while, you know, give them the choice. But not really, I guess. Dance for us? No! Can we have golden hour? Hell yeah, gaslight the little bastard. No! That's not what I said. That's not what I meant. No. I know, this is gonna get clipped out of context. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm not gonna be a good teacher. The illusion of choice. Yeah, the little cow going into the room or whatever it was. Alright, do you guys want to... Let me save this. Golden hour? Do you guys want You guys want some PE? Because I put my... Here we go. You guys want some PE time? I'm gonna change this from actually being my BRB screen. I don't think I'm gonna make it my BRB screen anymore. I think it is just gonna be, how do I erase this text? It's not BRB anymore. Because for those who don't know, this used to be my BRB screen because my ads used to be 3 minutes at a time, but I put it back to 1 minute because it just seemed like a lot. Cancel her! No, don't cancel me! But I still want to save the backyard, you know? So here, you guys get some fresh air. Here, you guys can attack each other if you want. I feel like doing the boss battle or basketball might be too much time, so... Actually, how much time? Oh yeah, so 40 more minutes until I log off, but you know, if you guys want some fresh air... I'm gonna eat the sand! No, don't eat the sand! Don't eat the sand! We actually haven't had to activate a detention in a while, have we? Let me see, let me get... You know, I never noticed that Casper has, like, the little earring. So crunchy. No. Have you thought of perhaps instead going into geology instead of eating the sand, you can study the sand? Actually, oh, Hugs, you just gave me, like, a flashback. I forgot. I actually talked about this recently with Beans, but back in high school, 9th grade for me, I guess our teacher was, like, a geologist by training. But her whole shtick was, teaching her class about, rocks. About geology and rocks. Eat sand. No, don't eat the sand. It's not. No. So many more rocks to eat. No. Why are you guys eating the rocks? Yeah, ninth grade, my, because what was it? So, 10th grade was, I think, life science. 11th grade was chemistry, and then I don't think I took a science class during my final year of high school. But for our first year, our teacher like was very much into like geology, so our whole tests were all about identifying rocks, like different kinds of rocks. And the reason why I bring it up is because like we actually had like a rock identifying test twice. I remember having it twice in that class. And like the easiest one to identify was sulfur, because sulfur is very stinky. Like if you think about the smell of like rotten eggs or like fart, basically, those both contain sulfur in them. So if you get like an actual sulfur rock, it kind of smells like that. It's not like super stinky where like if you have a sulfur rock like in your room, it's not gonna stink up the whole room. If you sniff it, if you give it a little sniffer, then it's gonna smell like that. So it smells like Randon. He's in shambles. I had one of those in university. I really struggled. Me too. Like, to be honest, the only one I remember is sulfur, because that's like the only one that I could identify. Everything else was like the thing is, I used to be into geology as like a middle schooler too. I used to like really be into like, oh yeah, like igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks. What's the third one again? It was like metamorphic rocks. I used to be into that. I used to be able to identify. Well, I can identify like obsidian, right? That one's pretty easy. Pumice, pretty easy. Limestone is a little bit trickier. But I don't know. It's also because the teacher, the high school teacher that I had, she was kind of strict. So I remember not liking her class that much. But I remember the only ones that I could really identify was like sulfur because of the smell and the color. It's like bright yellow. Oh, actually, Mega Bronson. I don't know if did we have the same teacher? Did you also have that rock test in high school? Like, let's see. Cheer seasoning. No, get him. The test. That's a rock. That's a rock. That's a hot dog. Which one's the drugs? She just has a hot dog out. Not gonna lie, I just want to eat the rock. Maybe not sulfur. There's probably like even like oh, these are your edible rocks right here. If you must eat the rocks, Hux, there are certain ones that I would say that you should not eat, like obsidian. Obsidian is like super sharp. You could really like get cut on it. Oh, I'm not even drawing his hair right. Okay, let's enlarge the brush again. What are we doing here? Why are we still here? Just to suffer? There we go. Do that. That curves that way. This curves a little bit more this way. And then goes up. There we go. Erase a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. Here's a quick question. What kind of rock is Dwayne The Rock Johnson? He is some kind of Polynesian? Like, right? Nah, I didn't. Okay, cool. Which one is the rock candy? It's a good question. I forgot that. I know that it is possible to make rock candy. My dad tried to make it with me one time. And then he like stored it away in a drawer, and like we kind of forgot about it. To this day, it's probably still in that drawer in that apartment that we already moved out of like over 10 years ago. Obsidian looks so crunchy. No, it's so sharp. It's gonna cut open your insides. Funny, the drugs are also rock. Crunchy internal hemorrhaging. Great. No, it was just like the old should I expose myself? Like, nah, I won't. I feel like that's a bit too much. trying to get like this strand of hair. Do it. All right. I feel like some people might have like guessed this because I talk about like edgy stuff all the time and not minding gore. But like, when I was younger, I used to be interested, or not interested, but like I had a little bit of a fascination with like this one chan that was like based on like gory art. so I think I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. Young edgelord me was like, hey, I'm so edgy, I want to look at like gore and stuff. And I did, and there was a whole website dedicated to it, and it was pretty intense. And we're gonna leave it at that. I can't get this piece of hair just right. Oh, you know what? Rotten? Rotten? I am not rotten. Now, if you're implying the name of the chan, no, I will not confirm nor deny any allegations of what I just admitted. The site. Rotten these nuts. No, I will not elaborate. I will not elaborate, good sir. Bow, bow, bow. Rotten these nuts. Yeah, you know what? He does look kind of mischievous. Let's give him a little bit more of a nose though. Maybe a little bit more? No, maybe too much. Yeah, not bad. Okay. I'm already starting to get a little bit tired. I know I said that we would stop at like no, we could still go like 30 more minutes, I think. 30 more minutes and then we'll call it. I am getting a little tired, but I will have my schedule out for next week. Attack Hugs. Oh no. My little guy's gone. Teacher. Oh no. Is it really? I could reset it. Let's No, you're there. Teacher, I'm being bullied. Oh no. No bullying. That's like the extent of what I do. It's just no bullying. Oh, you know what? He needs his braid. There he is. Oh no, the little sad face is that's kind of funny. Oh, he has earrings too. Okay. And then he also has like kind of a like bigger earring like this. Oh yeah, and his like cat ear also has an earring. Oh crap, I was just born. Now kids. We gotta settle it with your word. Use your words. You guys just start swearing at each other. Now guys, use your words. Fuck you. There you go. Good. We're getting a bit rowdy. Just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. There we go. Little hair clip. Let's save. Fusroda! No! Fusroda! I mean, technically, yeah, you are using your words. There we go. Fiddlesticks! They fly a lot further if you use your boots, no! I was in a Fortnite match and couldn't reply, but good lord, there was what was being said for keys and Babinka cursing. No, just the class B in its usual rowdy self. They're just having a little hee hee ha ha. No keys, no keys. We're not doing the keys. Oh, you know what? I want to add a little bit more to the smirk. Cause this is how I also draw, like, traditionally. I always try to do the little, like, little curl in for the smile. No keys? I'm surprised I haven't been sent to detention yet. You guys really want to see detention? But you guys are doing so good so far. Fine. Just for you guys. Despite streaming on Twitch, I still speak in YT terms. Ah, no worries, no worries. If I still had my Eros Menshi. Is Menshi, like, I use Menshi for, like, any, like, I didn't think that it was just YouTube. For all the new raiders? Sure. Okay. You guys want to see detention? Just as a sample, as a treat. There you go. See, if you guys misbehave, you're gonna get sent to detention. It's as simple as that. You have to reflect on your the actions of the consequences of your actions. See, are we learning our lesson now? Are you guys learning? You guys are gonna be stuck in here during lunchtime. Is that what you want? No free time, no ball, no nothing. Woohoo! I use Menshi for paid privilege. Ah. I just also use you know what? Should we just have like a just chatting, just in detention one of these days? It's Vegas on a normal day. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know this was a Detroit school. Oh my gosh. Time to party. I don't want to go to Dante's Inferno. It's just detention. It's like it's only during lunchtime. And you guys can go back to class after when the bell rings. I thought you were the cool teacher? Am I not the cool teacher? I think I'm pretty cool. Look at my kicks. Look at my shoes. Excuse me. Breakfast Club, but it's Dante's Inferno. I know, it's just a bunch of quirky Babinkubs, just bacon inside of this is actually from one of my favorite artists, Hieronymus Bosch. What is it? Garden of Earthly Delights. Vegas isn't on fire, just California. True! You got us there, Saku. You got us there. It is, like, inhumanly hot in Vegas. Like, it's baking. It's, like, constantly in, like, the 115s. But California is quite literally on fire. Like, so, you know. You do got us there. She cooks us! I mean, I heard it's more than 110 Fahrenheit. Yeah, when I was there, it was like 110 until like 115s. This reminds me of the Thought Cabinet. You ever thought about Disco Elysium art review? Ooh! I'd be down. The only thing is I haven't played it. I watched Randon play it, and I want to play it myself too, but I would also be down to review the art. We're getting smoke right now. Yeah, I wouldn't think that, like, fires are common in Vegas. Are they? Because I know it's, like, dry. That's the thing. I know it's, like, dry. Alright, you know what? I want to do one last thing, and then if it's still a little bit before 2 o'clock my time, we'll just do Zatsu for the rest of it. Or I might cut it early. Just because, like, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. Okay, let's go back to the main room. You guys have learned your lesson, right? You guys have learned your lesson? You're gonna go back to the main room. Ready? Woo! It's so good. The art is incredible. I love the art. I love the art of the some of the characters too. I think it's really cool. So I'd be down to review the art. I just don't remember when's my next art appreciation. It might be this upcoming week. It might not be. So you know what? Let's finish at least the arms, or as much of the arms that I can finish, and then I think we'll call it. Feeling pretty tired. Let's move the shoulders up a bit. And then I don't know yet if I'm going to like finish this off stream or if I'm just gonna dedicate another stream to finishing this. Because I always like having something to post once the stream is over. Oh, his scarf actually goes down here. His muffler. And actually his shoulders are a little bit more broad. Like here. Like he's got this thing kind of going on. And then like a belt. His like shirt. This like lapel thing. Oh, you know what? The lapel needs to go out a little bit further. There we go. Just like the basics of the basics. I don't want it to be like picture perfect. One-to-one copy, you know? There we go. Okay, let's catch up on chat. What are you guys talking about? It's so good. The art is incredible. 107 today, but the air quality is really bad. Oh no, from the fire next door. Oh jeez. I will never learn my lesson. No. Abelard slap his. Oh no. I want to nap so badly, but my free time to game. Oh. You'll get your nappy time soon. Nap time actually sounds really good. If I were to do some kind of like, you know, since the whole theme of my streams is like school themed, what would you guys want from like a nap time? like would that be its own scene? Would it be a redeem? You guys want nap time in detention? It's pretty warm. Pretty warm. All I'm saying is like during the winter days, that might be kind of comfy. Ouch. I've been extra eepy. Collective nap time, everybody. Nap time. Yeah, I don't really have the energy right now to do like all the details. Like on his chest, he has like this belt thing going on. He has like these X marks here on his scarf. I haven't drawn the braid either, but so well, we could do like a quick one. Let's do a quick braid. There you go. Quick braid. And you know what? Let's just we'll place in a couple of colors. There we go. What about here? This is red. This is red. Scarf is black. This is red. Let's do Ace. He has really pale skin. That's one thing that like when I drew some art of him a while back, I guess I made his skin a little bit too tan, but he actually has like really pale skin. See, even that's like too much. There we go. Let's do that. And then let's use black. But this black? No, actually, this black. And then his earring. And then his eyes. Oh, this for the earring. His eyes are a pretty unique color. It's like a turquoise. And then what's the color here? This is red. Alright, cool. So yeah, maybe I'll dedicate some time to doing like the little extras, like the little like ornaments and stuff here. But for now, I'm pretty tired. So I think I will call it, but we will do our usual end of stream tradition, our mosh pit. Corner of the cushions. He's Casper the Ghost. He is. So that, let's do our end of stream mosh pit. But to see what we did today, so we sketched out a little bit of Casper, and we finished Brandon. He looks so sad. He looks so sad. I think I'll post this on Twitter. But I think I'll hold off on posting this guy. They're like NPCs in like a visual novel or something, or like a it's like you encounter the office orc. He's like all depressed, but you also encounter his friend, the Meowster of Disguise. It's Moshin time. It is. Let me just get the window ready for it. Alright, for any raiders or any newbies, or anyone who just hasn't moshed before and needs a review, our typical tradition is... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Is you just pick an emote and you spam it. That's gonna cause all the emotes to kind of like show up on screen. But we also have we're also gonna listen to a song to mosh to. I do have a command for moshing. Let's see. We've been doing Guilty Gear because it's just so good, but maybe we should do something different this time. Let me see. You know, let me look at Falcone because I like his music. Falcone. Open the pit. But Randon would be great putting sad Randon in detention. Aw, poor guy. Let's see, what's there to listen to? Ooh, I want to, the Beastar's opening. I like that one. I've been listening to that song a lot lately, so. Alright, let's save this. Put this away. Open up the projector. There we go. Let's listen to this. I'm gonna cut the vaporwave. And I'm also gonna look for someone to raid into. Alright, once you hear the music, feel free to just spam your favorite emotes. I'll also start the command. Your little avatars are gonna start moshing, but it's kind of RNG who's gonna win, so yeah. Are you trying to put pancakes out of a job? No. Okay, there you go. Milky streaming? Cool. There you go. Mosh pit time! I don't know the lyrics to this one, but I love it. Oh, Outermost Ghosts. We might raid into Outermost Ghosts. I don't think I've ever raided into them before. Clyde, you won the mosh pit. Clyde won. But guess what? How much time do we have? We have enough time for round 2. You ready? Oh, just kidding. Okay, mosh pit. There you go. Run it again. It's not rigged. It's not. Open up the pit. Oops, sorry. The tummies. George, is it still rigged? Is it still rigged? So our two winners are Clyde and George. Woo! Good job. Congrats, George, on winning the not rigged trial by arms. Rigged? It's not rigged. It's RNG, I swear it's RNG. You know, I really gotta watch season 2. I actually haven't watched season 2 of Beastars yet. Congrats, Herge Chungus. Yeah, congrats to our mosh pit winners, but congrats to you all. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. So, what is the schedule for next week? Let me look. It's not finalized yet, because I also know that Tuesday we're also celebrating the affiliate of Nomi G Grass and Grotto. She got affiliate, so I might switch around some of my streams, but next week. Oh, so next Monday is Majora's Mask Monday. After that, I did want to teach a class on color theory, but maybe we'll move that to Thursday instead. And then we might just do Fate Grand Order instead on the Tuesday. We're gonna move our watch along for Digimon Adventure to the Friday because I want to catch Casper's debut. And then we're gonna have another morning Saturday stream with Posca markers. So yeah! Why? Yeah. So do celebrate Nomi next Tuesday. I believe next Tuesday is when she's doing the affiliate stream. But yeah, I'll post my schedule on my social media. Color Theory Thursday. Oh, that's a good one. Let's do... If you guys want to follow my social media, it's over there if you guys need like my schedule or anything. There's the Discord. Oh yeah, the Discord. I was gonna share... Give me a second. Invite people. This link should work. If not, let me know. But it's also gonna expire in about a week, so yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and go to our closing stream. We are gonna go ahead and raid into Outermost Ghost. They are a fellow Randonite. I believe they're doing a collab with Chrissy C, Gojikins, and Mauser. So let's go ahead. They're playing 7 Days to Die. So let's go ahead and raid into them. Have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks Randon for the raid. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.